Hello Aquarius, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of. For those of you who celebrated Thanksgiving, I hope that your Thanksgiving, you had a wonderful time with family and friends. I hope that it turned out to be something that was very joyous for you and that you enjoyed it. Also, I want to thank you guys so much for your support, your continued support of the channel and orders and love, like, subscribe, shares, all of those things. I appreciate you guys. Okay, Aquarius, we're going to get you started. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading, laid the foundation of your spread to get your energy flowing so that I could better connect with you. And this was just the foundation, it's the beginning, so it's not, the total thing here. And we're going to start with a card on the bottom of the deck, and this is going to give me the theme of what you encounter, or what this reading is about for. But this is the overall theme, like the main idea. And you have the Two of Earth, change. Okay, here you have change going on. The Two of Earth is actually like a Two of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck. And that indicates balance, juggling something, trying to decide, whether you'd be able to handle everything, or deciding on which thing to pick up or which to lay down. It's about balance and trying to figure out what to do with what. Here with the change card, it's still balance. It's still the Two of Pentacles. But within her, you're juggling because there is some change going on, and you don't know you may not know how to handle it, or you try and figure out how to handle this change. This juggling is about change. It's like you're going through a process, you're going through a shift, and we're actually going through a shift in seasons from fall to winter. And this particular card, you have winter going into spring. So you're going through some sort of shift right now. And you're trying to, keep both feet planted firmly on the ground. Keep your wits about yourself, keep things in perspective. And this is what I'm getting with the change, or the Two of Pentacles. Balance and change, and trying to do this balancing act because of change is taking place. All right, and that's what I'm getting here. This is you in the you position. You have two cards came out. I went to pull one, but two actually came out. And you have the Six of Earth, and in this card, this is success. But in the traditional tarot deck, it's the Six of Pentacles. And you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. These two came out together, so you have like the Six of Pentacles, which is success in this one, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And I'll tell you what I see with that in just a moment. And I forgot to pull from Color Therapy deck, but I'll do this in just a second. Here in your situation, you have the Swords, which is destruction in this card, in this deck, and Three of Wands, which is exploration. Okay, so we've got the of Air, of Swords, Three of Wands, Three of Fire. Okay. And I'm going to tell you what I see. In the total outcome, you have Three of Water, abundance. And this would be the Three of Cups in the traditional tarot. Now, before we go any further, let me go ahead and do this. I forgot to do this. Spirit, give me one message. What message do you have for Aquarius and Virgo? What message do you have for Aquarius and Virgo? and you have cyan. The color cyan. All right, this is what you got. I'll tell you what I see in a moment. Okay, give me a second. Here we go. All right, setting up here. Setting up. This is what I'm gonna do. All right, now we're cooking. Okay. Here you have success. You've reached a level of success in your life, and it could be you have needed to overcome some hurdles within a collaborative effort, or with the collaborative efforts of others. Okay, and within that, pardon me, for some of you, with that collaborative effort of others, with the group effort to achieve, it created balance and harmony. So it's not like just one-sided where you achieved and someone else didn't. It's more like group effort, group coming together so everyone could reach the top. And if you see this, there's 3 people here on skis, or yeah, it looks like skis, just trying to make it to the top of this mountain. Or it may just be something that's helping them get up there and balance as they're going to the top of the mountain. So you reached an apex, or you're on your way to reaching an apex of something. And I feel like for many of you, it is either collaborative, okay, or you know that you can't get there alone. Maybe you are alone and you're trying to create some harmony, but you know, trying to create some harmony and balance within your life, because you got it here again, 2 of Pentacles. You're off balance, trying to juggle here. You're trying to flow with the changing of the times, changing of seasons, changing of something. And here it's like you're actually balancing, or you know that you need to do this and you need it with the help of others. You know you can't do it alone. And it's like everybody has their part within the matter. It doesn't have to be 6 people. It can be you and somebody else, you know, but it just doesn't necessarily have to be 6 people. But you know, you and someone else doing this together. You give, they give, you both give to the situation, you both make contributions. Okay, but here is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and it fell out on top of the 6 of Earth, success. And this is telling me that with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that you may be sort of hard on yourself, or someone be hard on you, because that success, maybe with the success, it didn't reach, you didn't reach the exact goal that you wanted to obtain with it, with something in your life. It could be in your personal life, it could be with your health, it could be in a relationship, it could be in your career or business endeavors. I'm hearing diet for somebody didn't reach their goal with their diet, so they're kind of feeling bad for themselves. They feel unlucky, they don't feel like luck is on their side, they feel like, you know, they've tried times and they just, you know, it's just not working out. The wheel doesn't spin in their favor, you know. Or you're having a streak of bad luck. Somebody's having a streak of bad luck with something. Or you feel like it because you haven't gotten to reach that exact goal. And some of you feel like you're not succeeding at all because something, you know, a streak of bad luck, something happened, and you feel like, oh gosh, I just failed at this. I'm not successful, I failed, you know. For others of you, you will need to overcome doubt, self-doubt and pity, and being too hard on yourself to succeed, to create that balance and harmony, so that you won't be going through a lot of emotional ups and downs, a lot of ups and downs about worry and stability and stuff, you know. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Here in the situation, you have Ten of Swords, destruction. There is something that is coming to a complete end that was extremely painful. Something that's been going on for a long time that created excruciating pain is coming to an end. Okay, it's right here. It's ending. This is like the pain of all pains. It's not going to get any worse than this. And it's challenged by Three of Wands, exploration. With this Ten of Swords, it can be bodily pain, it can be physical pain. Some of you will be going through some sort of, healing process that you're going through. Maybe you had some medical conditions, or some of you could have gone through some sort of injury and you had a streak of bad luck. Maybe you broke something, you went hiking, you did something very physical, and you're going through a lot of pain, but it's going to end and you'll have a chance to start rebuilding and picking yourself back up again. So you have had the wheel of fate, spiraled you down a hill, and for some of you, whatever this situation is, it is betrayal by somebody else. Maybe someone backstabbed you, someone did something to sabotage your success or sabotage your physical feats, your physical endeavors or sportsmanship or whatever you do physically. Someone could have sabotaged it. Someone could have, gotten into some automobile accident as well. Maybe have gotten into something and it just kind of threw you off kilter. Somebody's equilibrium was thrown off. Maybe had a head injury or something, and their equilibrium has been off. Like getting like ear ringings. I'm hearing somebody have like ear ringing or something. The equilibrium is off. The balance is really off. Okay, and I'm picking up a lot of physical and health related issues right now. But there's going to be a chance to come, and the challenge is, will you take this chance? Will you go back out there? Something very painful is ending. Will you go back out there in Aquarius and try again? Will you go back out there and meet your ship halfway? Will you set new goals, work on obtaining them, and start, generating the results from it? Will you meet that thing at the halfway point, whatever this means? Will you venture off again? Will you do this? Will you be willing to do this? This is like a challenge in a good way, asking you the tough questions. Do you feel like you are good enough? Do you feel like you're strong enough? Do you feel like that you can be better than you once was? And you can explore. You can go out in the world. You can travel. You can, maybe this bump in the road, this experience that you're having here, can catapult you onto something bigger and better. Because success is here. A lot of it has to do with how you perceive it as well. Okay? All right. This can be a challenge in a harmful way or in a bad way if you go out there too soon. Okay, if you go out there too soon and you're not looking and paying attention and being careful with the moves that you make while you go out there for the next ship to come in, you might not want to jump up and bounce back so quickly. You want to take a time, take baby steps and get to that point. Okay, so that's something you want to be cognizant of. But over here in the total outcome, right over here in the outcome, you have Three of water or abundance. And that is about celebration. It is about celebration. It is about, you know, abundance. It's like your cup's running over. And I know that there's like three water, you know, there's a like a river bank here, and the water's coming out in three ways at this river bank. Like right at the end, and the water comes out here, and it's overflowing. It's like pouring down, pouring down, pouring down. But it looks good. It looks really good. It feels good. It has like a nice, really nice feel to it. And you will be celebrating something. You will be celebrating something with someone. You will be celebrating your wins. You'll be celebrating your abundance. You'll be celebrating your hard work with someone. This looks good. This looks really good. But you got to get back out there. You got to get back out there and try. And with the color cyan, says it right here on the bottom, build confidence. Build your confidence. Build your confidence. You can do it. You can do it if you set your mind to it. All right, way to go. Okay, we're going to look at a few cards here. I want to clarify a few cards. Spirit, why is the Ten of Swords here? Why is destruction here? You just have to create that balance. You know, you gotta, whatever this balance means to you, whatever this change means to you, because something's changing, and you want to balance yourself, you want to pace yourself, you want to do things in moderation, and you know, it looks good though, Aquarius. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of cards here. We're just going to go with these. You've got the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Some of you brand new love is coming in. The Ten of Swords is here. Okay, the ending of something, because new love is coming in. Okay, new love, maybe with a water sign, or someone who's very sensitive, attentive, loving, caring, kind, easy to talk to, someone who's very intuitive. And you have a chance to explore with that person. Go ahead and take advantage of this moment. You know, take this moment to explore the possibilities with them. That could be why the change is coming in. Okay? That could be why the change is here. Your ship is coming in. This moment that you wanted, that you've been wanting, is coming in. This could also be about something that you love, an offer that you love that really makes you happy, that's coming in, that makes you feel, that fulfills you emotionally. And then of course you have the Three of Cups in celebration. This is great. And then you got all this blue, build your confidence, but you have to build your confidence up and not be so hard on yourself, not be down on yourself if you haven't achieved exactly what you want, or you feeling like maybe your achievements aren't good enough for this person. Maybe you want to present this offer to somebody, or somebody wants to present this offer to you. But whatever the case is, it looks really good. I say go with the flow. Literally go with the flow here of water. Spirit, what messages do you have? What additional messages do you have for Aquarius for the month of December? That one. Revelation. More blue energy. Lots of water. emotions, calm, tranquility. This is great. Revelation, revelation. Listen to your life. The right path will reveal itself. You're going to have an epiphany moment. And you're going through change here. That's what this change is about. This revelation. You're going through this revelation. You're going through something. You're going through, you know, you're going to experience this. And she's sitting by water. There's like a split in the tide here. She's getting a revelation. This is, gosh, this is nice. Yeah, I feel like this revelation is taking place right here because something didn't turn in your favor. And you know something, Aquarius? Because something didn't turn in your favor, or because it didn't turn the way you thought that it should turn for you, you thought that, you know, your luck should appear, that very thing that you really wanted, that you were aiming for, that you were reaching for, might not have been the best thing for you. And that's the revelation. Because something better was coming in, something needed to end. Maybe you put in a lot of hard work, gave a lot of yourself, did a lot of compromising with the balancing back and forth, juggling of, you know, pentacles, dealing with this change here. Something to think about, Aquarius. But it looks good. It looks good. There'll be some exploration, some you know, a chance to maybe even travel with your significant other. See the world. Really put yourself out there with your significant other that's coming in, or some sort of partner. But this feels more like love, you know. This feels more like love from you than business or, you know, this, yeah. But you got to build your confidence up too. You know, you got to do this. All right. Well, Aquarius, that is all I have for right now, and I need to skedaddle. I need to go on and get this video processed so you guys can see it. Okay. For those of you who miss seeing the love readings, you can join me on Patreon and see the love readings there. Okay, you can find that link below this video, and you get the details on how to join me on Patreon. Also, for those of you who'd like a personal reading, something more in-depth where I'm just talking to you and not the masses, go on and book a reading with me through the website. You can find that link right below this video as well. It is summerintuition.com. Okay, take care and bye for now, Aquarius. Love you guys.